You probably heard this advice before, the advice to read more broadly. You understand that as a writer, you should read. You should read a lot, actually. So what you understand is you should read a romance novel, you should read horror, you should read historic fiction, all of that. But is that really what people are recommending? What I will tell you in this video is that this is basically unnecessary advice, as are so many rules in writing. Now let's analyze what could be the reason why people are suggesting to read more broadly. Is it the style of the specific genre that will allow you to be a better writer? Is it the topics? What is it that makes you a better writer in your genre when you read other genres, when you read all of the genres basically? And we find this answer by analyzing what the differences between the genres are. In my view, the difference between all of those genres is not the content of the stories, it's not whether the novel is based on true events, whether the novel is based on real characters. All of that is not important. What is actually important is that the different genres cover different emotions. For example, romance is mostly focused around love. Horror is mostly focused around shocking or frightening contents. Also, genres are probably differentiated by the different tropes they use. You all heard about different tropes within horror fiction, you all heard about different tropes in romance novels. But when it comes to the differentiating factor between the genres, and actually I don't really like classifying novels into specific genres, I think the most crucial aspect is differentiating the specific works of art by the emotions they transport to the audience. So if you suggest someone to read more broadly, they are not suggesting you to read different genres, pick up different books from different genres that you might not like. It's you have to feel more broadly. What I mean by that is because we are a writer, whatever genre we assign us to, our job is to describe the emotions of our characters. We need to ensure that that emotional landscape is fully covered, that we cover each and every possible emotion of our characters in regards to the situation that's happening in our writing. Try to experience every kind of feeling, try to experience it more intensely, and welcome everything that makes you feel a certain way. This is not only true when it comes to fiction, allowing you to feel a certain emotion, but also to what happens in your own life. Try to welcome the feelings that you have, try to welcome the situations that let you feel in a certain way, because all of that will help you to become a better writer. Because as writers, our paint, so to say, is emotions. And if we are able to mix these colors together, we are also able to create a better emotional artwork and let the audience feel the feelings that we want to make them feel. And if you feel like you enjoyed this video, give it a like. See you on the next. Bye.